Okay, welcome back everyone. I'm going to be continuing Legacy of Lordaeron. It took some time, but I am back to where I was. Huge shout out to Warseeker. I don't know if this was coincidental, if he's been following the channel or this playthrough at all. No idea, but he did update his campaign to be compatible with the latest version of Warcraft 3 1.30. Therefore, I was able to restart the campaign, and I noticed there were a lot of changes that were made in the patch notes, a lot of things that I had mentioned in my playthrough, so I wonder if Warseeker's seen this or not. Again, I may just be giving some of the similar feedback that other people have left on his thread on Hive Workshop. But in any case, we can continue. I should be back around where I was, with around the same XP, with around the same items. Not exactly, but close. Hey, first things first, I saw people's comments saying the demonic figurine was not what I thought it was. I thought it was that +1 intelligence idol. But it was not. In fact, it's a Doom Guard, so now I get an extra Doom Guard.
Let's get going.
Okay, so everyone's here. Again, I've had to replay all of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 to get back to this exact point, and it was very, very, very time-consuming. I already had to replay Chapter 1, but that was my own fault. I mean, both times were really my own fault. So what do we got here on each person? Let's just take a look. Book of Teleportation has replaced the Spellbook. So the Spellbook had those two other abilities. They're gone, so now it's just the Book of Teleportation. Also, the Warlock has been updated. The Demonic Warlock has been updated, so that rather than Shadow Bolt, we have a Succubus, who is actually permanent, and she has Frenzy, so that's great. And then the Fell Hunter, it's no longer the Fell Guard, right? His name is Fell Hunter now, and you only get one of them, but he's a little tankier, so that's cool. Everything else I think is the same. Murphist has received a very mild buff, as well as Felson, so like I think Chemical Rage has been nerfed slightly, as well as Elixir of Death. Both things that I have discussed as I felt were pretty overpowered in the past, so again, that's why I'm kind of suspicious. Perhaps Warseeker's kept an eye out here, or maybe I'm just giving the exact same kind of feedback other people have been giving. Grimthos, I think, has changed slightly too. Vampiric Touch is not an... Was it an aura? I'm not sure, but anyway, he has Lifesteal. We transferred some items here. We got the Phantom Dagger, so that's his orb effect. It's not quite an orb, but I think he can already attack air. Murphist, they gave the Orb of the Forgotten Seer, so he can attack air. He also has a Cleave attack. Firehand Gauntlets for faster attack that procs critical strike. And then I found this Jewel of Darkness, which was in the secret shop in the first map. And so this is just additional HP and a drain life. So that'll be good for Murphist. I don't remember where we got the Sigils of Petrification, but it was from some quest. I'm sure we got it before, so that'll be useful. Everyone else I'm pretty pleased with. We got the Stormhammer for an extra stun. Frost Gauntlets, Crown of the Death Lord still hanging on there. Sobi Mask. So a lot of this stuff can be sold, right? Sphere of Darkness and Orb of Fire, both sellable. In any case, let's get playing again. I don't remember exactly where I was.
No problem.
I know we're in this temple. It's like an optional temple, right? So let's proceed here, and actually and see where we can go.
No problem.
Okay, that's invulnerable. We're probably gonna have to find a thing. So I don't remember.
Let's get going.
Exactly what I mean. I've been playing through all this with cheats, and it's been a while since I've actually played the game.
Absolutely.
Played through Legacy of Lordaeron. It's been at least 2 weeks, so I don't really remember exactly what my heroes do. I'm going to go back the other way. I don't want to just be walking through waygates until I know for sure where they're going to take me. It looks like there was a way for us to go down here. We'll go back to those waygates anyway. I probably don't need to be super cautious. I've been playing XCOM on stream, and that's just made me extremely cautious in everything that I'm playing now.
No problem.
All right, we got some crabs. Okay, we're extremely powerful. I don't have cheats on, do I? No, they would die faster if I had cheats.
Excellent.
Again, I had to play through all of Mission 1 and 2 with cheats, so it's just, you know, it's good to have an idea of what's available to us. So we have 2 upfront stuns. We no longer have Shadow Bolts. Claws of Attack plus 9, I guess. Pick them up, but that's ditchable.
I'm listening. No problem.
Something's got to provide damage as well as... Oh, okay, I guess we can warp around. Something's got to provide both damage and some other utility.
Excellent. Absolutely.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to start going through these waygates blind. Let's see where they take us. Gum, 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 gum.
I await your command.
All right.
No problem.
I hope
Excellent.
if you live in the U.S., you had a nice American Thanksgiving earlier this week. I mean, I'm recording this before Thanksgiving, but when you see it, it'll be after Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good time. I like the permanent succubus, and I mean, let's see if she can be healed. She's technically a demon? Okay, yeah, so she cannot be healed. I've read, though, in the patch notes that the Fell Hunters now can be healed when they couldn't be before. So that's interesting. And we can also share HP here and get our mana burn up. There we go. 600 HP is not bad. Succubus only has 700, so realistically that's pretty good.
Let's get going.
And our mana regen is great, so we can always just get new succubi out. You can only have one at a time, it looks like. That's perfect. We can go ahead and just heal our summons. Why am I not getting Doomguard out? We can do that too. They're too strong. We can doom our own Fell Hunter. People have pointed this out to me also. You can doom your own units. It's pretty great. What do you got up here? Revenants of the Deep. More of these guys.
Excellent.
There's my Doomguard. Let's get him up here and stomp.
I await your command.
Okay, looking good, Murphys. We'll throw down some stuns. Felson. Heal our main jam lady here. Doomguard doing good. Why don't you stomp? I mean, we're spreading out damage here, but we look to be fine. Okay, we get Claws of Attack plus 15. We'll give that to Murphys for now. Again, a lot of this is sellable. There's no way to sell stuff on the submap that we're on, though. I mean, not just this one, but when we leave this temple, there's nowhere to sell stuff unless we go back another submap.
No problem. Which
isn't a big deal, but because we could put stuff in our stash and it'll teleport to any other stash. So on our way out of this temple, we'll do exactly that. We have no other item slots at this point, though, so we should probably make a swing back to the... back to the stash momentarily. We've got some stuff that we could just drop on the ground. Like this Stormhammer, nah, don't really need. Holy Shield is good, but not necessary. Claws of Attack, we could just leave. I know people like it when I min-max the items to an extent, but I don't want this to be, like I had mentioned, I don't want this to be Road of Destiny. That campaign with the min-maxing I did with the items was fun for a while. And then once I got like 3/4 through the campaign, there was no turning back, but I was just thinking like, what the fuck am I doing? Just go ahead and get a new Succubus out as well. Doomguard is still out. Cripple. Oh, I thought sometimes these split, but not today, I guess.
Let's get going.
Ancient Hydra. Maybe the Ancient Hydra splits, or maybe the Ashush. Ashus. Ashus. That sounds right. Can't really doom anything here. Yeah, we can. Doom the hatchling. Give me another Felguard. Boom. Cripple the big one. Stomp it. Mana burn. Everybody get in there.
Absolutely.
What are you doing? Just keep healing that Felguard. Yeah, it's way tankier than it was. Feels like it's not dying nearly as fast. Belt of Giant Strength.
I'm listening.
Plus 6 Strength. I mean... versus a Ringer Protection plus 5, it's probably comparable. Let's see which one can sell for more money. Here, why don't we just get this Doomguard out, and then we can have him follow us around. 2 Doomguards! Is ours stronger? Ours is a stronger Doomguard? No, they're the same, because we don't have our level 2 ultimate yet.
No problem. Absolutely.
But I'm happy to be back to this campaign. I didn't want to abandon it. Not that I would have. I knew I would have come back to it when the campaign got updated, but the fact that it got updated so promptly based on when I posed my playthrough, I think was just coincidental.
Absolutely.
But I'm very grateful for it, so I guess we can go back. I also think you can destroy these little bookshelves, some of them, but we don't really need to first. Goom, 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 goom.
Excellent.
Okay, so it seems like there's like 4 mini-bosses in this zone. I don't know what's going to open these doors. Is it open now? Huh. That's strange. Maybe you have to just kill all the mini-bosses first. That'll lead to like a final boss area. I guess let's just continue because these guys... I mean, he's just going to despawn soon anyway.
I'm listening.
What a foolish ploy. Hunt
let's just go put some stuff in the stash real quick. So you guys run back.
Let's get going.
And then these guys, let's just send through a portal
Excellent.
to start attacking stuff. Because we got our fancy schmancy Doomguard. With all our summons, we should be fine.
What is your feeble request?
Okay.
I await your command. No problem.
I always feel bad killing the
Let's
turtles.
get going.
Any level 5 turtles, by
I
chance?
await your command. I'm listening. I await your
Alright, we'll
command.
doom our Felguard.
Let's get going. Excellent.
Larger turtles. We can kind of see them behind the door here. Alright, that's stashable, stashable. Herod's Shoulder, also stashable. Murphys, drop this off. Drop this off. Drop the Stormhammer off. There we go. So now we got plenty of space. Y'all just run back.
I await your command.
Ultra big turtle. Cripple. Stomp.
I'm listening.
Let's attack the big one, please. This is looking pretty good. Stomp him. He's dead. That wasn't the biggest turtle that exists. There's bigger turtles.
I'm listening.
There's always a bigger fish.
No problem. Absolutely. No problem.
It's going to be like a level 15 turtle, watch. Level 9. Where's the huge turtle? It's got to be right there. Who knows? Okay, my other heroes have arrived. We've got some extra inventory space now. We've also got stuff on Jay that we really don't
I'm
need.
listening.
But we're out of
Excellent.
inventory space, too.
No problem.
He was, yeah, level 15. Feldrosh. Cripple him. And then we got Howl of Terror. I think that's been changed for this guy. Need some sludge. Okay, give me some more ads. Might as well stomp before you die. Can I click you? Why can I not? There you go. Stomp before you die. Perfect. Necklace of Spell Immunity. Probably good for Murphys.
I'm listening.
At least sellable.
Let's get going. Absolutely. Excellent.
Actually, we might want to put the Spell Immunity necklace on someone who's squishier.
I await your command.
Like, I don't really care if my tank gets stunned. That's what he's there for, right?
Absolutely.
We need people who can cast and attack with impunity without getting stunned, so maybe Murphys. Murphys is just a
Let's get
DPS
going.
beast at this point. Nobody can stop him.
No problem. Absolutely.
Okay, let's get out of
No
here. We got one more mini-boss to fight before presumably all the doors open. I like this little area.
I'm
This
listening.
is neat.
Excellent.
What I might do after this is make a shortcut to run back to a different town to sell all the extra crap that I have. We'll see, though.
Let's get going.
So it's a little time-consuming to do, but
No problem.
I can warp around with summons and my main hero. Yeah, Grimthos is our main damage dealer
Let's get
here.
going.
Felson is like a damage
Excellent.
dealer support. My character
No
is a
problem.
summoner, and then we have our tank. So that's pretty cool. We have like a ranged damage dealer, mage. We have a summoner, utility, and then we have frontline tank. You know, it's just like we're hitting all that. We hit all the check marks, which I like quite a bit. Like at this point, I can auto attack and still be relatively powerful. Gobius, not the Gobster.
Get going. Absolutely.
Stun him. Double stuns, Howl of Terror. Felson, why don't you just make yourself mad?
I'm listening.
Okay. And we're pretty tanky also. Orb of Venom, we
Let's get going.
do not need more orb effects at this point, so
I'm
I'm just
listening.
gonna leave that one.
I await your command.
I mean, we could carry it, but we don't need it.
Pitiful.
Let's get going.
Okay.
Excellent.
So we've killed
No problem.
all these enemies. The doors have opened.
Absolutely.
So we can just auto attack back. Probably gonna be one more good item that drops at the end of this. I like these. I like this. I like Act 2 so far because there's more optional stuff, it feels like, and just like interesting stuff to explore. Like the first map had side quests, right? But this map has like completely separate areas that are explicitly side quest areas. I guess we had Alterac in the first
I'm
mission.
listening.
And that one
No
it did
problem.
feel like almost abnormally challenging comparatively.
Let's get going.
Our summons are really falling off by comparison, but they are giving enemies other things to attack, so that's always useful.
Excellent. I'm listening.
Okay, so it seems like this is just full of enemies, like, of the types that we've already killed.
Excellent.
All right.
Absolutely.
I've also seen, in the time when I realized I wasn't going to be able to play Legacy of Lordaeron, I was asking people, you know, what should I play? And I saw at least 3 different suggestions for the Black Company.
I await your command.
So I have to see... Oh, nice. A new, better Doomguard. I don't know if...
Let's get going.
The real question is, will that still
command.
work on the current version that I'm playing on? Because obviously if it doesn't,
No problem.
then I can't play it. And a lot of older campaigns might not be compatible with 1.30, and I don't really plan on rolling back to a different version.
Absolutely.
I could.
No problem.
I did that with StarCraft for a while, the first one. I don't know.
Let's
We'll
get
see.
going.
I'm just hopeful that that's not something that's required. That's all I'm saying.
Excellent.
Trolls.
I'm listening.
All right.
I await your command.
I say our succubus was netted. Just summon a different one. Save the Doomguard. A lot of DPS coming out from these enemies.
I await your command.
Let's go ahead and Spirit Link.
Let's get going.
Heal again. Luckily, they were pretty much exclusively focusing my Doomguard. 2,200 health is pretty incredible.
I await your command. Let's get going.
Okay, that's some awesome
This
power
one's
we've got.
mine.
Rakhalar,
I'm listening.
leader of the forest trolls. In this temple explicitly. There's always more forest trolls, believe me.
I await your command.
Okay, heal here. Why don't we just go ahead and we whirlwind.
Let's get going. I await your command.
It's not Shadow Bolt anymore, I gotta remember. Okay, we're asleep. Grimthos, why don't you throw down a fatty stun and Howl of Terror, and then stomp here. Cripple the big guy. Keep healing my Doomguard because they're focusing him, which I'm very grateful for. Did he put my Doomguard to sleep? I ain't never seen that.
Let's get going.
Okay, we gotta kill this guy, and then we gotta kill...
I await your command.
Okay, yeah, focus these down separately. Yeah, because this one is healing. All right, he's no longer inner fired because they're out of mana, so you guys all focus here. I guess get a sludge. Okay, got him. Hydra going down also. Crown of Kings.
I await your command.
I mean, it's good, but again, we've gotten
I'm
so many
listening.
better items almost. Like, pure
Excellent.
stats really doesn't have the same oomph to it.
Absolutely.
IMO. But even so, good XP. We're trying to get our level 2 ultimates at this point. Jay has gotten his.
I
It looks like
await your command.
it looks like this mission's capped at 12. And we're all almost there. I feel like we're very close to finishing
Let's get going.
this act anyway. We've
Excellent.
gone through many different ways. We have to remember way back on the very, very first main map, the actual non-sub map. Was that Hillsbrid maybe?
I'm listening.
I think there was a way to go that we couldn't
Absolutely.
get to yet, so that's pretty exciting
get
also.
going. No
All right,
problem.
let's get out of here.
Excellent.
Okay, and then we're in the Hinterlands, and there are more orange dwarves to kill. There's just more dwarf-related
listening.
stuff to kill here. Now, again, there's nothing here that we can... There's nothing here where we can sell stuff. So we have
Absolutely.
room, so my only hope is
problem.
that we basically just continue on this map. We've got 1, 2, we've had 3 item slots. I don't think the Griffin aviary areas drop anything. I assume the main area would drop something, and my hope is this will loop back to the main zone where we can sell stuff and then buy some tomes. And I don't think this was there when I played Act 2 originally, but in the first zone there was a
Let's
Tomb
get
of
going.
Relics where you could buy tomes, and I think he added that. So that is great for me.
Absolutely. No problem.
Okay, here's the
Excellent.
next dwarven
No
area.
I await your command. Absolutely.
Okay, Felson, stun here. Looks like they do have a hero. Okay, dwarves honestly are like the hardest enemies so far. Felson, you can heal yourself.
Let's get going.
Let's Let's get some more summons out. I feel like I'm still waiting for my Doomguard to pop out. No, he's here. We're just very slowly trying to kill these Griffins. I remember that I had nukes that I could just, like, one-round them with. Ah, we lost Jay. It's because they've got this guy here. Okay, kill the Griffins. We're going to respawn momentarily. All right, we're back, so go ahead and run. And not run. Do this. There we go. We're back. Give me some summons back out to help kill this guy. Take him out. I didn't even notice. I mean, I kind of noticed there was a hero, but I didn't realize how much the hero specifically was doing to us until it was a little too late.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're good. We're very short on mana, unfortunately, but we do still have this illusionary rod, which gives us effectively level 1 brilliance aura. And it says dispel, even though our Doomguards have a dispel also. Glovesel Spellmaster is interesting, but there hasn't really been many summoned units I felt that necessary to bother taking control of, so that's probably sellable also. Griffin attacks is fine. Plus 12 damage can't hurt. Sphere of Darkness, same thing, fine but sellable. Orb of Fire, fine but sellable. So, in fact, our main hero is lacking a lot of the best items that we have because our main hero is more about summoning and casting spells as opposed to dealing auto-attack damage.
No problem. Excellent. Absolutely.
Come on, we got some bandits. So we got more dwarves to kill. Looking forward to it. All right, Felson's got his level 2 Locust Swarm. Probably should have used the Locust Swarm on that last area.
Let's get going.
What trickery is this?
I'm listening.
Excellent. Okay.
No problem.
And we're
Absolutely.
stockpiling some cash so we can buy a bunch of tomes and beef up our heroes where
problem.
necessary. See, I could stack Murph even 4. I could spread the love and maybe get some more tomes on Felson
await
and
your
Jay.
command.
As I was replaying these
Absolutely.
maps, I spent all my money on tomes, and I
Excellent.
spread them out pretty effectively. I wanted to spread them out so that my heroes, again, kind of shared the love
No
because,
problem.
like, I noticed Felson and Jay
Absolutely.
specifically were falling short in terms of HP and
I'm
armor,
listening.
so it was important to get
Excellent.
some agility and strength on them also, rather than just giving all the strength to Grimthos and just giving all the agility to Murphys. They already, at their core, have a ton
I await
of
your
those
command.
stats. They don't really need more.
No problem.
Too powerful. This may be a bug. I can't see. I can't spawn Doomguards on anything except my own Fell Hunter at this point. That's interesting. So just a minor bug. Again, if Warseeker's watching, otherwise I can go ahead and leave a comment on his
I'm listening. Let's get going.
Hive Workshop thread. But the level 2 Doomguard spell, it wasn't even usable on like a level 5 creep.
I'm
It should be
listening.
used on anything level 6 or below. I believe
get
that's what
going.
it is. Or maybe it's 5
Excellent.
or below. It's under level 6. Something like that.
No problem. Absolutely.
All right, so
Excellent.
we're on our way to the last Griffin Aviary and
Absolutely.
hit the Resurrection Stone so that we're
Excellent.
close.
Absolutely.
What
Looking to get level 12 on everyone
listening.
before this mission ends, and I think we're on track to
Excellent.
do so.
Absolutely.
More trolls?
I
Sure.
await your command.
Eliminate them. Okay, Howl of Terror is pretty excellent. Thought I could maybe save the Doomguard, unfortunately, no.
Get going.
I think my main character we're just gonna kind of let sit in the back here. Cripple the Warlord, throw down some stuns.
I await your command.
Our summons are doing good work. We can get another Fell Hunter out.
I'm listening.
Guy had a lot of
await
HP.
your command.
Destroy the huts.
Excellent.
See, I even went up and I like wiped out the whole troll settlement or the Elven settlement,
Absolutely.
like I did last time
No
also.
problem. Excellent.
Very tempting.
No
I could
problem.
leave my. Well, they won't respawn in that period of time. I was gonna say I could leave my succubus here so that the enemies won't respawn because they only respawn when they can't see you, or when you can't see them rather.
That sounds logical.
It does sound logical. You're right. All right, let's get in there. We're gonna Locust Swarm and use your virulent thing. We're gonna doom somebody.
Excellent.
And you know what? Also Whirlwind. We got to get through these heroes. These heroes are really nasty.
I await your command.
Okay, let's spread some damage. Grimthos is taking the heat right now, which I appreciate. Lots of dwarves back here. Murphist, use some nukes here. Get another succubus out. All right, their hero is down. That was good. So maybe if they drop the tome or something, just to kind of signify, like, yes, you have completed this objective.
No problem.
Because otherwise, sort of like, why am I doing this? Maybe the quest giver will give us something. Is there a return to... No, there's just destroy the nests. Maybe the last nest will drop something like those SI-7 agents. It's like, whichever one dies last drops something for you.
I'm listening. This one.
Definitely need some mana. Should I really be destroying everything? I could. Doesn't hurt. Well, it does. It hurts the dwarves, am I right?
They'll never know what hit dwarf.
Okay. I guess we're like sort of focus firing, which I'm absolutely not doing right now. Then we can take this stuff out a little bit faster.
Cry for mercy.
Some sludge, that'll help too. Nice work, Doomguard. You're killing it. You're killing it, Doomguard. Would it be more effective to use Rain of Fire? No, it would not. Okay. I say against buildings. Unless there's like a huge cluster of towers, I don't think it would ever be more worthwhile. All right, what you got for us, Griffin Aviary? A keg of ale increases hit point and mana regeneration.
What is your feeble
I'm listening.
request?
Excellent.
I don't really need this item. I just don't need it. But I'll pick it up. It's a decent one.
Let's get going.
You can almost tell by a lot of the gold
No
values
problem.
on this stuff,
They'll
like
never
on
know.
what is, unless it's like a completely custom item where the gold value is likely set by the creator.
Absolutely.
It's kind of hard to decide, you know,
No
what is
problem.
worth it, quote unquote,
I
and what
await
is
your command.
What is
not
your
quite.
feeble request?
Tempting to wait for Locust Swarm and or Bladestorm to be up before we attack into this last area because we know it's going to be another challenge.
Let's get going.
We can also wait for a little bit more
Excellent.
mana also, and then when we're done, we just warp back to this, turn it in, and then we can leave, unless there's another exit from this zone. Now, see, this is Return to Dark Cleric Marnel. Marnel. Marnel, Marnel, Marnel. Looks like we've done everything in the Hinterlands. Just do a once-over while we wait. Yeah, again, nice little touch here having, like, the little elven settlement. One thing that I just don't think could really hurt, and I don't know, this is easy for me to say because I'm essentially the peanut gallery not making this stuff, but it's like, how hard would it be to trigger in some extra, like, little quests? Just stuff that, like, the player's probably going there to explore anyway, so, like, why not have, like, a little mini quest that it's not necessarily giving the player another reward, but it's basically like, kill all the elves. That's it. And then you don't have to return the quest to anyone, you just kill them. And it's just marked as complete. It's just like a little thing
I'm
to
listening.
nudge the player to explore
problem.
more. Because right
Absolutely.
now, because I know there aren't really quests in a lot of these areas, I'm less inclined to explore. I only am because I'm, you know, recording a series. Otherwise, I would have no reason to go to these uncovered
Let's get
areas. I guess
Excellent.
just the fact that there's these semi
Our forces are
mini
under
dungeons where you can get cool stuff, that definitely incentivizes me to try. Magic is a skewer. You're stabbing him hard, dude. You're just sticking him with a blade and stunning it. That's not magic. Excellent. Stone
I await
token.
your command.
must hunt soon.
Just grab that and pop it so we have him for the
I'm
upcoming
listening.
battle.
Let's get going.
Okay, and then we do
Absolutely.
this. And then we
Excellent.
do this, and I'm gonna quick save,
I await your command.
and then we get in there.
Absolutely. Excellent.
We're coming for you, dwarves.
No problem.
Back up
Absolutely.
Jay.
No problem.
Felson, do your thing. Murphist is in there. Spin to win. Doomguard is out. I don't see a hero. I don't see a hero, so this is actually not too bad. I probably didn't even need to use my ultimates, but it seems like there's a lot of enemies in this base, so it might be a little time-consuming to finish this
I'm
up.
listening.
They are building. They are going to rebuild stuff here, so this might be an uphill battle.
Let's get
All
going.
right, you two attack here. Give me some more sludges.
I'm listening.
Oh dear, this might be...
Let's get going.
This is going to be a real thing here, right? So keep summoning to help us out. There's nothing to summon to help us, right? So we just... Nice. Whirlwind. Grimthos might get to level 12. I would really hope so.
I'm listening.
Nice. Our heroes are extremely powerful. So our melee heroes are covering us. My ranged heroes are just blasting away at the single building that appears to actually be making stuff. So the quest is destroy the Wildhammer base. Okay. Can do. Give me more summons. The summons still feel like they drop off significantly by the end here. So either my heroes are very powerful, or maybe the summons are underpowered. It's kind of hard to say. But if we're overpowered, the heroes themselves are overpowered. That makes sense. Like the summons are more in line with where you're kind of supposed to be, I guess, at this point in the game. It's hard to say. Nice. Grab this. We didn't need to pick that up, actually. Okay, no hero in this base makes me a happy man.
Let's get going. I'm listening.
Okay, and then we'll summon one of these fellas and doom them. Luckily, we can doom the Fell Hunter. We can't even doom the sludges, so I'm not really sure what the deal is there. Oh, we can summon multiple Fell Hunters. We could probably have a lot of them out based on this. Excellent. Maybe it's based on the altar. Maybe we have to literally destroy everything. That's okay. We got a Doom Guard to help us out. Let's break these real quick. Okay, we don't need that. See, where did he even come from? The workshop is still building also.
I'm listening.
What? What? Why did they turn around? Just attack this. they're happily attacking the building, and then they're like, wait, nope, gotta go. This is strange. I've never seen the AI do that before.
I await your command.
I mean, they do some weird stuff. Auto-attacking does have them behave in very particular ways, but... Okay. Well, it's good to be getting back to this campaign. It's a nice relaxing experience, especially after playing Arcane, which was quite challenging. It was fun. This is also fun, but in a different way. But then also, you know, again, I've been streaming XCOM, which is quite challenging. I've been playing this UED campaign in StarCraft 2 called Scattered. It's also pretty hard. So this is a nice little, laid-back experience.
Absolutely. Excellent.
Okay, we did have to destroy everything. So I'm gonna warp us home, warp us back. I'm going to quick save also. I assume this is not the end of the whole mission, but it could be.
No problem.
Nothing was dropped here, by the way. Okay, here we are. Hello. I have some new friends that I brought with me.
I've been thinking. My talents are yours.
Poor Felson is stuck. He might get warped out of there because of this cinematic. You've acted well, Jay. It's a great victory for us. I'm sure those blasted dwarves won't cause us any more harm for a very long time. I have another mission for you. The city of Anderhall is in the middle of war between the Forsaken and Alliance as we speak. Luckily, Koltira Deathweaver is holding them, but I'm sure he can use all the help he can get. Hurry up, Jay. There's no time to waste. Okay. Was this open before?
Let's get going. Excellent.
I don't actually know. So here's what I would like to do.
I don't usually do this.
You only need to send one unit, like Murphys, for example. Just run him here. And then we can warp back. And then we can teleport to town. Warp back. Like, we're warping back several submaps so we can sell stuff out of our stash and out of our inventories. I'm pretty happy with everything Murphys has. He's clearly very powerful.
Your command.
I think I'm going to sell the gloves, sell the Sphere of Darkness, and sell the Orb of Fire. We'll keep the Illusionary Rod for the mana regeneration. That's always good. And also a Dispel for when we don't have a Doom Guard out. Because Dispel, it seems like, definitely useful. Right, so now we just teleport here.
Absolutely.
Don't get stuck.
I'm listening.
Okay, doesn't matter. We only need one person to make it to the exit. I know I could sell here, but let's just go back to the other. It's so easy to go back and forth from this location. Okay.
I await your command.
So you all move up here.
Let's get going.
Summon a succubus. We're going to leave the succubus here to give us vision, and we can warp back to her.
Let's get going.
Meanwhile, we
I
once
await your
again
command.
just teleport back to town.
Excellent.
See, now this Tomb of Relics has tomes.
Let's get going. Absolutely.
So that's always
I await
nice.
your command.
Are we stuck again?
Excellent.
Why are we always stuck?
No problem. I'm listening.
All right, well, Murphist, I guess you're going to sell stuff. Boom.
What a foolish
Make a few trips
ploy.
to and from the stash. Plus 15. The plus 15 thing we might keep.
What trickery is this?
Plus 15 damage is not bad. All right, sell these.
What a foolish ploy.
Sell. Sell. I guess I'll keep these two things. Nah, we'll sell those two.
I await your command. Excellent.
Tremble before me.
Sell.
I bring darkness.
And I know I could keep some of these items. I want to make sure. I just want to keep stuff in my inventory, though.
Yes, right away.
The Holy Shield is pretty good. I think we keep that one. Crown of the Death Lord's a ton of cash.
You called?
I'm listening.
Okay.
Let's get going.
So I'm going to sell this
Absolutely.
and this.
Excellent.
And I guess we'll keep the Sphere of Darkness and the Griffin Staff. And then we wait for the cooldowns. I mean, Jay is our main character, so we should level her up.
I await your command.
Okay, and we
Let's
don't need
get going.
money.
I've been thinking
I must hunt.
I await your command.
my talents are yours.
Still don't have... I mean,
Indeed.
we don't need the Soe mask on Felson, so sell that. He's high enough level. Keep the Crown of Kings. Holy Shield again, tempting to sell. Necklace of Spell Immunity. I think we actually give to Jay.
Get going.
10 damage and 3 armor. See, the armor is what we're really missing. And now that I think about it, the Illusionary Rod is really not important either. But I'm pretty happy with this, again, in terms of survivability. Murphist, we're definitely going to keep his items. Felson,
Called.
Probably fine.
Tremble before me.
And then Grimthos, he's got a bit of an
I
orb
await your
effect going
command.
on. How long on these tomes? You know what? I'll just do this off camera. I'm gonna wait for the tomes to refresh several times and just buy them and put them all on Jay, because I have enough money for probably 3 rounds of tomes. Okay,
Excellent.
we're back in the Hinterlands. I'm making my way up to the
Absolutely.
next exit. How did I not notice this when I walked right by it earlier? Maybe it wasn't active until you finished that mission. So just some minor item management. I did hold on to this stuff. Necklace of Spell Immunity, I'm still kind of on the fence about. It just increases her survivability. Felson still has the Invulnerability Charm as well, which I might also ditch.
What is it now?
I gave the Claws of Attack plus 15 to Murphist and swapped
Let's
out
get
that
going.
one Crown of Kings. Crown of Kings, extra armor, 200 bonus hit points to Grimthos. But it's just because, I mean, Murphist certainly could use the extra survivability, but he has a ton of armor. Getting some evasion on him would be nice, but realistically, I just need to stack damage on him because he's doing cleave damage and attacks very fast and has a critical strike. So let's head on over into the next area, and we'll probably wrap up today's episode soon. Hillsbred Foothills, I think. Yeah, so this is just winding around back to the first map where we just were.
I await your command.
Huh, okay, so this wasn't here last time. Interesting. So where exactly are we then? Okay, well, I was already here.
I'm listening.
That's fine. So now we want to come up to this exit, so let's warp us up there.
Excellent.
It's fine, it's fine.
Let's get going.
So we have to go to Ander Hall. Okay.
No problem.
I don't think this is the exit that... Again, this might just be a different exit that's been recently added. Because I thought there was an exit on the left somewhere that was not active. Or maybe I'm thinking of something completely different. Or no, I think it was this. But we found an exit, but it was blocked, and they wouldn't let us through. And I presume it was probably this. Or was it this? I don't quite remember. But there was an exit that was just... I think down here was dwarves, like more dwarves. And I think this was the one that was just blocked off to us entirely. So now I think we will have covered all the exits, essentially.
I await your command.
And I'm just running because I don't see a reason to kill this stuff. Granted, getting Grimthos to 12 would be nice, but this map or next map, it's all the same to me. So let's just get these guys to where they need to be.
Absolutely. No problem.
Okay. Now, sometimes you just gotta pick your battles. Let's clear this junk out and get to our zone. Still leaning on this illusionary rod, too. I might ditch that. It's just the dispel seems nice,
I'm listening.
but it's not really necessary. I mean, the bloodlust from these ogres is, something we could dispel, but not necessary. Ogre Lord. Okay, grab another one of these guys. Zap him, kill him.
What trickery is this?
Hall of Terror, Grimthos finish him up. Get on the Ogre Lord. I was basically just like cycling through my heroes and thinking like, all right, what am I missing? What haven't I used
I await your command.
that I should be using?
Excellent.
I don't think this used to be blocked. I think this was never just available for us to transition through. All right. With the death of the Lich King, the Alliance of the Forsaken and the Scourge started to claim separate portions of Anderhall, and thus eventually led to a bloodshed between the three expeditions in order to claim the whole city. All
Let's
right.
get going.
Is this like a mini dungeon, perhaps?
I await your command.
What trickery is this?
Because again, there may still be another way to go through the last submap. So I think we have this submap to complete, and then more to do on the first map, because there's a whole other way to go, I think, because this exit was not even visible to us prior to us completing that main mission. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end here. Again, I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back to Legacy of Lordaeron. It's getting late. I'm tired today, all right? Slurring my words. So, when we come back, I think we'll be done with Act 2 next time, but I can't really say for certain because who knows how many other submaps are beyond the next one. But I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye now.